Yes guys, how we all doing? Welcome back to Trogan TV. Welcome back to your boys channel, and again, it's that time of the week. I'm back again with another video, but this season is the predictions season. Oh, I love this, man. Every week of the Premier League season, I'll be doing a video of every game week, and we'll be predicting our scores, and we'll see. Video is Premier League game week 1 prediction time. Welcome to the video, guys. Remember to like, subscribe to the channel. But guys, please get the like button. Yeah, it would help me get my channel more out there. People know who I am, and get my channel up so that people see the more channel, guys. So big up to all you guys, and remember, guys, yeah, Trogan TV, just subscribe to the channel as well and share the content. I appreciate it. Yeah, so it's predictions time. So we have game week 1 this week. The Premier League starts tomorrow with Man City and Burnley, so we're going to start off with that game. So guys, we got the first Premier League game of the season, Burnley versus Manchester City at Turf Moor. It is going to be, what game is going to be? Vincent Kompany against his old manager that he used to play under, Pep Guardiola, back at City. But listen, so we're starting off with these two teams. Burnley had an interesting season in the Championship last season. Vincent Kompany came in on his first season last season in the Championship. Huge job ahead of him. He done a great work with Burnley last year in the Championship. They were doing so well. They done so well last year. They obviously got promoted. I think they won the Championship. Yeah, they came first. Vincent Kompany done a huge job. Now it's his second season now, and he's got Burnley in the Prem. It's a huge season for Burnley this year. I've already predicted Burnley will stay up. I think they will stay up. I do think Vincent Kompany will get them to stay up. So it's going to be an interesting game. And you've got Man City, the treble winners, who had a fantastic season last year. With that alien Erling Haaland, who's just not human. This guy was just banging in goals left, right, and centre. Like, he's just a monster. He does not stop scoring, and he's just a bullet when he plays, man. And so tomorrow Burnley it's gonna be an interesting game. So, and Burnley tomorrow, it's not gonna be an easy game for them. So for this game, for the first game of the Premier League season, I'm going 2-0. I'm going 2-0 Manchester City. 2-0 Manchester City. I think Man City will get the job done. Their first game. Pep Guardiola will he knows his team. They got their new signings, Kovacic. Will Guardiola play? I don't think he'll start for Man City. I think he'll be on the bench tomorrow, and he'll come on in the second half as a sub during the game. But I think he will be involved tomorrow, Guardiola. But yeah, I'm going 2-0 Manchester City tomorrow. Then my club now, Arsenal. Here we go. The weekend games now. Forest at home at the Emirates Stadium. 12:30 kickoff. I'll be doing the live stream for that, guys, on Saturday. So be there. I'll be live at 11:30 for that game on Saturday. So be there on my live stream, guys. But yeah, it's a huge game on Saturday for us. Our first game of the season, of the Premier League season. Listen, Nottingham Forest last season, we beat them at the Emirates. What was it? 5-0, yeah. And then the last season, our last away game, they beat us. Forest away, they beat us 1-0. That game was just tough. But Forest, yeah, they got some new signings. Matt Turner obviously just signed for them yesterday, so he probably will start on Saturday. For me, this game, I see us winning this, man. I really do. So I'm gonna have to go big here. I see Arsenal going at Forest. Like I see us having no problems in this game. I just see Arsenal. One who signed is Declan Rice. Timber is having a joy at Arsenal right now. I just see us. We're gonna hit at them hard. We're going for them. I see this game going to Arsenal. I'm going 4-0 Arsenal this game. 4-0 Arsenal. I do think we'll get the job done. We'll win this game. So yeah, I'm going 4-0 Arsenal. Moving on to the next game, Sheffield United against Palace on Saturday. That's a 3 o'clock game. That game, Sheffield United now, another new promoted team. They're back in the Championship. After 2 seasons, they were in it 2 seasons ago in the lockdown season. Yeah, they were in it with the season with no fans. They were in it back in 2021, but they got relegated that season. Yeah, it's good to see Sheffield United back. They got Palace at home on Saturday, 3 o'clock kickoff, like I just said. I see Palace winning this one. I can't lie. Sheffield United, they've lost some 2 key players. They lost that Berg guy, Berg. He signed for Burnley yesterday. He's gone Burnley. And there was another player, the other striker that's gone to Spain. I think he went Atletico. They lost 2 of their key players. So I'm going. I do think Sheffield United will get a goal. but I'm going 2-1 Palace this game. 2-1 Crystal Palace. I really do. I think Palace will get the job done. Yes, they've lost Zaha, but Elise, Eze's there. They got some really good players. Mark Guehi at the back, Anderson. Palace. I'm going 2-1 Palace for this game. Another 3 o'clock game. Bournemouth versus West Ham. Bournemouth are at home. So it's gonna be an interesting game. For me, West Ham, with their new signings obviously they've completed the signing of Edson Alvarez today from Ajax, that's a brilliant signing. West Ham last season, they won the Conference League, of course, but their season was up and down last year. But I think this year they'll do better. Obviously, they've just signed Harry Maguire yesterday, and they've got James Ward-Prowse, which is a really good sign. I love James Ward-Prowse. You guys already know my thoughts on that guy. That's my guy, James Ward-Prowse. Like, I'm happy that someone bought him, James Ward-Prowse, and I think he'll do good at West Ham this season. So I'm going with a 2-1 West Ham win. I think Bournemouth will score this game. But I see West Ham winning this one with their new signings and David Moyes this year, and obviously West Ham win the Europa League this year. They got European football again this year, so I'm going 2-1 West Ham for this game. Moving on, Brighton, another 3 o'clock game. Brighton versus Luton Town at the Amex Stadium. Brighton are at home. It's gonna be, for me, Brighton are gonna win this game. I think Brighton are gonna smash Luton Town. That is an opening game that Brighton fans are so happy about. That is a perfect way to start your season off against newly promoted Luton Town, and this is their first time in the Premier League ever in their history. Luton Town, obviously they're sorting out their stadium and stuff, so yeah, their stadiums just makes me laugh, man, what their stadium's like. But yeah, this game now, Brighton, I'm saying it right now, 5-0 Brighton on the opening day. 5-0. I'm saying it right now. I just see Brighton smashing them so hard. I do not see Luton standing a chance against this Brighton team. Yes, Caicedo is probably going to leave, but still, their team, Brighton's team, Lewis Dunk at the back, Webster. They got Estupinian. Who else they got, bro? Mitoma. They got that Joao Pedro guy now, who they just bought from Watford this year. So Joao Pedro looks good for Brighton. He looks like he's gonna come good under Serbi. And Luton Town squad. Their squad's just not it. For me, I see Luton getting relegated this year. I don't see them staying up this year. After this season, they're going down. They're heading straight back to the Championship. They've made 2 signings so far, but their squad's not even all that. I don't think their squad's good enough to compete with the Premier League this season. So yeah, I'm going for a 5-0 Brighton win. Moving on to the next game now, another 3 o'clock game on Saturday. Everton versus Fulham. Now this game, I think there will be goals here. I think there will be goals here in this game. Everton last year they were in a relegation fight, but they kept up their loan signings. Conor Cody, they bought Tarkowski in, but Conor Cody has now returned back to Wolves, but he's gone to Leicester now on a permanent deal, so he's now back in the Championship again. Conor Cody, Tarkowski, they got Dele Alli's back, but obviously we heard those news like a few weeks ago about his health and stuff. So yeah, big up Dele Alli every time. But will Dele Alli play for Everton this year? Will he get some game time? We don't know, but let's see what they'll do with him. But yeah, now this game, Fulham, I'm going for a Fulham win. I think they'll get a clean sheet. I have to be real. Fulham last year, they surprised me. Fulham did well. They were close to a European spot last season, but they just didn't get it done. They were close. They tried. They were nearly close to finishing 7th to reach the Conference League. Fulham, in European football, that would have been crazy. But they were close. But this year, I think Fulham. This year, I think they're staying up again. Fulham will be up there again. So I'm going to have to say Fulham win this game 2-0. I just see Fulham winning this game. Their squad is really looking good. There's Willian is playing really well with this Fulham side. Yes, he's played for Chelsea, but yeah, with this Fulham side, Willian just looks good with this Fulham players. And yeah, so yeah, I'm going 2-0 Fulham this game. It's at Goodison Park. Everton are at home, by the way. So yeah, moving on to another Saturday game, a 5:30 kickoff, Saturday night football. I will be watching this game, but I won't be live streaming it. Newcastle versus Aston Villa at 5:30, St James's Park. I rate both Newcastle and Aston Villa's new signings. Diaby looks good for Aston Villa. Pau Torres at the back for Aston Villa. That is really good business from Unai Emery. It's just quality what the signings bought. And yeah, obviously there was news today, sad news from Aston Villa as well. Eddie Buendia, he's hurt his ACL and he's in I think it was in training. The news came out earlier, so yeah, sad. And they're pushing to sign that guy from Galatasaray, the Zico something. But yeah, Aston Villa are pushing to buy him as a replacement for Eddie Buendia while he's out for now. So yeah, Newcastle on the other hand, their signings, Tonali, brilliant signing. Harvey Barnes looks good. He scored 2 goals in pre-season for them. Was it yesterday? Newcastle? No, not yesterday. 2 days ago, Newcastle played their last pre-season game at St James Park, and he scored twice. They won 4-0. Harvey Barnes looks good under Eddie Howe. I think Newcastle are going to give Aston Villa a game. I'm going 2-1 Newcastle. Aston Villa will score for me, but Newcastle will get the job done. Home crowd. St James's Park is a very hard place to go since last year. They finished 4th. Remember, they're in the Champions League this year, so it's gonna be a lot of tough stuff for Newcastle this year. So I'm going 2-1 Newcastle. There, let's get the job done. Now moving on to Sunday's games. Now here we go. The next Premier League game on Sunday: Brentford versus Tottenham. This is going to be a good game. Tottenham are away to Brentford. So yeah, listen, Brentford have lost Ivan Toney. Brentford, Thomas Frank has gotten them playing some really good football that I've seen. Tottenham on the upper hand, I can't lie. Listen, as much as I do want Brentford, I'd rather Brentford to win. I really want Brentford to win, but I just don't see it. Postecoglou has got Tottenham playing some really good football, and Tottenham have now just lost Harry Kane after the agreement earlier today. He's going Bayern Munich, so Tottenham need to be looking at another striker. Yes, they got Richarlison, but will Tottenham look at to bring in another striker? We don't know, but we'll see. So yeah, for this game, I'm gonna go another. I think this game will be a 2-1. I'm going Tottenham to win this game because of their squad. James Maddison, Solomon, they got some really good players in their team. I just see Tottenham winning this game. Listen, I just don't see Brentford. If Brentford win, I'll be shocked. But yeah, I just don't see Brentford winning this game without Toney. I think Brentford need a key striker up top for them, and I think losing Ivan Toney, that's gonna be. I think that's just bad news for Brentford. And yeah, moving on to the next Sunday's games. The big one that I'll be live streaming as well. I'll be going live for this game on Sunday. It is Chelsea. The game set at Stamford Bridge. It is Chelsea versus Liverpool on Sunday. 4:30 kickoff on Sky Sports. I'll be watching that and I'll be doing a live stream. So you guys be there for that live stream. That is a big game. What a way to kick off a Sunday in the Premier League. That is a game. That is entertainment right there. This is why everyone loves the Prem. That is big entertainment right there. That is a game, and I can't wait for that game. Listen, Chelsea and Liverpool, every time they play each other over the last 2 years, 3 years now, it's always been a draw. But this game, I look at Liverpool and Chelsea, and what I've seen from pre-season, because I've been watching a lot of the big clubs play their pre-season games, and what I've seen from pre-season so far from clubs, Liverpool look good. Darwin Núñez looks like he's a different striker this year. I'm telling you this now. He's been scoring really good, but will he do it in the Prem this year? Will he show us this year that? Will he show everyone, the haters and stuff, that he's actually good as everyone thinks? Chelsea on the upper hand as well. Chelsea, their squad looks really good. Obviously, Nkunku is out for 4 months, which is strange. Chelsea have just signed Tyler Adams today from Leeds. He's completed his first medical. I think he will play against Liverpool. Chelsea and Liverpool right now are buttoned out for the transfer window. They're both after Lavia and Caicedo. It's crazy what both clubs are doing. So yeah, what I'm trying to see from both teams is brilliant. So for this game, I'm gonna have to go. Listen, they're both my rival. They're both Arsenal's rivals. Both my club's rivals. This game is, I think this is gonna be a proper battling game. I think it's gonna be a draw. You know, but you see Chelsea. Actually, nah. I can't lie. I see Chelsea winning this one. You know, because what I've seen from Chelsea in pre-season, they're showing more. Chelsea look different this year. Pochettino's got Chelsea playing really good football of what I've seen in pre-season. I was watching a lot of the big clubs in their pre-season. Chelsea looked really good and stuff. So this game, I'm going 2-1 Chelsea. 2-1 Chelsea. Liverpool are going to score. I'm going for another 2-1 Chelsea. Yeah, 2-1 Chelsea for me. Moving on, and then moving on to the last game week 1 match, which is this game would be next week Monday, Monday Night Football. It's Manchester United versus Wolves. Listen, I don't say much. Man United, Eric Ten Hag. Listen, they just signed Rasmus Højlund, who's out injured already, their new striker, and I think Martial is back, returning to training if I'm correct. So yeah, but listen, this is Man United. This is their first. It's at Man United are at home. This is at Old Trafford. I've seen Man United winning this easy. I'm going Man United. I just see them smashing Wolves. As much as I want Wolves to win, I just don't see Wolves winning it. So I'm gonna have to go with a 3-0 Manchester United win. And Wolves obviously just sacked their manager. They parted ways and they just signed Gary O'Neill. You know that Gary O'Neill, who's managing Bournemouth last season, he's gone. He's come back into management now and he's managing Wolves. So let's see how he does with Wolves this year. Let's see how well he will play. Anyway, guys, listen, that's game week 1 predictions wrapped up there. Listen, thank you for watching. Let me know your comments and thoughts here. Let me know your predictions for game week 1. All the teams. Listen, it's good to have the football back. I can't wait for the game tomorrow. Man City and Burnley. I just want to watch some Prem. I want to watch some league football. It's good to have the league back. The Championship is up and running already because they're always starting before the Prem. But yeah, listen up, people. Listen, leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. I'm out, people. That's my game week 1 predictions there. Listen, enjoy the rest of your day. And my preview video will be out tomorrow. Remember, my preview video, Arsenal v Nottingham Forest. The video will be out for that tomorrow. So look out for that video, guys. Anyway, listen, people. I'm out, people. Enjoy the rest of your day. And remember, up the Arsenal.